Hi friends, it's Tim Schrock at Design Build Solutions. I want to bring you a quick tip on today's Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm using Chief Architect Premier version X15. This should work on previous versions of X15 that since we've had notes, that's back to what, version 10 or 12? I don't remember. Anyway, I have notes set up for several areas of this project, and one particular note is this note number 8 that represents the in-floor HVAC ducts. Now this is going to be slab on grade, so I need to reflect these notes on the slab foundation plan as well, so that they know where they're putting HVAC ducts. And so I want to copy each number 8 here. I'm going to go into my text tools and click on notes. And so I could select shift drag and select all of the notes, but I just want the number 8 notes. I could go in here and try to select and click on each number 8 that I find, and I could drag around multiples and so on and so forth. But there's 22 number 8s around here, and I may not find all of them. The quick way to do this, I have a note schedule. I'm going to hit Shift V on my keyboard to pull up this CAD detail management, and one of the details is my plan notes. Here's my note schedule, and notice I've got 22 of them. So I'm going to select these, this line, number 8, this row, and I can just quickly click on Find Object in Plan. There's all of them. I'm going to Control C, go down here, Control Alt V, and there's all of my notes. Now, I do see an issue here with copying and pasting. What we're going to run into is that I now have 44 of these notes instead of 22. How can I do this? I'm going to select all my notes. If I were to go into these notes and not include them in the schedule, they're going to turn blank, and that's not going to work. So I need to include them in the schedule. But I don't want 44. Oh, you know what I could do? Go back to Plan Notes and just open this and uncheck Include Objects from All Floors. Will that? Oh, you know what? That's going to change this. That'll make these blank also. This goes back to 22, but that won't work. So I may have to see about I could create a note schedule from only from this note. What I could also do is I'm going to go into the all off layer set. Interesting, that all off already had my notes, text notes layer turned on. So I could just create a detail from that. So these are now CAD objects instead of notes. Select CAD and text objects. I'm going to copy these. I'm going to remove the notes themselves and just Control Alt V. If you're on a Mac, you'd be using Command Option V. Go back into my HVAC plan view, and there's my notes as circles, as CAD lines. We can turn off detail 3. So my note schedule has 22 of them, which is appropriate. My plan has, these are CAD lines, really, circles and text. Now, if I move them on first floor, I'm going to have to remember to move them on second, but you get the idea here. I should point out and make a note that you can use this technique of selecting objects from the schedule for a lot of different objects. We've got cabinet schedules, door schedules, electrical schedules, fixture schedules, framing, furniture, notes, plants, room finish schedule. I don't know about that one, or wall schedules, but window schedules, etc., where you can put an object into a schedule. You can select that individual object column or row and say find just those two number 7 notes, or those two number W07 windows, or whatever that is. If you can find object in plan, that will go and find those two objects in the whole plan in that floor, and that you can copy and figure out. That's the biggest reason I brought this up. Wasn't just about notes, but multiple objects where you've got where you want to select and find just those two objects out of a sea of many that you could select. Hope that's helpful. Click like and subscribe below. Thanks for watching.